Happy New Year! Hey you! So first up, it's January, which means three things. New year, new you, and new socks. There really is no better time to refresh the old top drawer and replace any worn out or, heaven forbid, white pairs of socks with some trusty black ones instead. So black socks are not only affordable, but they're also super discreet and versatile, and they work really well with all different kinds of pants and shoes combinations. And while we're at it, make sure to grab some no-show socks too, because once the weather starts warming up, you're going to want to be ready to start cuffing your pants and showing off those sexy minkles. So up next is one I have to include, as this is undoubtedly the most popular footwear option purchased every January, and that is a good pair of running shoes. Now, there once was a time when gym clothes and regular menswear items were very much two separate categories, but over the last few years, the athleisure look has really come to the forefront of men's fashion, and as a result, running shoes have definitely become a lot more stylish in their design, allowing you to not only run 5Ks, but look good doing so. Now, they also pair great with more laid-back hoodie and jogger combos, but please, for the love of all that is Nike, make sure that you keep them looking clean. And no list of things that every man needs in 2023 would be complete without a good quality briefcase. And my personal favorite has got to be the Polizzi from the sponsor of this video and my favorite brand, Carl Friedrich. The perfect everyday companion for modern men, the Polizzi briefcase has been handmade in Italy from premium, delicious pancetta leather, which develops a special patina that allows it to age beautifully over time. Designed for practicality as well as style, it features a durable, polished zipper, which allows for smooth and seamless opening and closing without risk of scratching the items inside. There is also a leather shoulder strap, a handy zip pocket for your essential items, and an optional smart holder strap, which allows you to attach the case to your airport luggage. Now, the interior of the case has a dedicated laptop pocket large enough for a 15-inch MacBook, as well as space for your notebook, stationery, and other everyday carry items. The Polizzi can be shipped worldwide and comes with a lifetime warranty. Yep, you heard me right. And the option for a full refund within 100 days of purchase. There is also a dedicated support team ready to answer any questions you might have regarding your order. Carl Friedrich is offering my viewers an exclusive discount. Simply hit the link and use the code provided in the description box below. Thanks again, Carl Friedrich, and now back to our list of things every stylish man needs in 2023. So I'm gonna keep this one brief, or should I say boxer briefs. Guys, if you haven't taken the time to update your underwear drawer with some comfy and flattering pairs of boxer briefs, then now is definitely the time to do so. These are my favorite men's underwear, bar none, and the reason why is that they really are the best of both worlds, giving you the comfort and breathability of boxers with the support of a pair of briefs. Let's just say that they keep everything in place, if you know what I mean. And they just so happen to look great on practically every guy, regardless of his body type, and they lay neatly under your pants, which means no visible underwear lines. Now, just remember to always go for a darker shade of boxer brief, like navy, black, or charcoal, as this always looks the best aesthetically. Now, remember that old you who wore tighty whities and Spider-Man undies, let's leave him in 2022, shall we? Now, speaking of essential item, it pretty much goes without saying that nowadays we basically can't go anywhere without our phones. In fact, you might even be watching this video on your phone right now. And as a result, you should really think about getting a crisp and clean new phone case to freshen up your overall appearance. Now, I know that your phone case is ultimately designed for protection, but that doesn't mean it can't look good. Now, I recommend going for one in just a nice solid color, rather than one with a tacky pattern or childish design. Now, it's something small, but trust me, it's something women definitely notice. Now, while we're on the subject, I know that a lot of guys use their phones to pay for stuff nowadays, but that does not mean you don't need a wallet for carrying some cash and cards around. Though a big old leather brick-shaped wallet is favored by a lot of guys out there, I highly suggest switching things up by upgrading to a stylish card case or a slim and minimal wallet like a bifold. As I mentioned earlier, good style isn't solely defined by your clothes, but also by the little details. And let's just say that most women aren't exactly impressed by a guy rocking a Velcro Spider-Man wallet hooked to his belt with a skateboarder chain. Now, your wallet ultimately says a lot about you, so I highly recommend investing in one that is not only stylish, but also durable. It's definitely one of those pieces that really can make a massive difference to your overall appearance. And if you're looking to upgrade your wallet game, I happen to know that Carl Friedrich makes amazing ones. Link and discount code down below. Speaking of items that are instant outfit elevators, if I could choose one accessory that I feel every man needs this year, it would have to be a watch. So I'm starting to notice that fewer men are wearing watches these days, probably because they can check the time on their phones. But this is a real shame, as they are clearly underestimating the tremendously stylish effect that a good wristwatch can have on their overall look. Now, the thing about watches is you don't have to go too dressy or expensive with the brand or model. You should always choose a timepiece that reflects your unique style preferences. Now, it doesn't matter if it's a retro Casio or a minimal Timex. The act of wearing a stylish, not too gaudy watch simply shows that you're a guy who cares about the details. And in case you haven't guessed by now, for us women, it's all about the details. The next item on my list has got to be a good pair of classic sunglasses. So these days you can get sunglasses in so many different shapes, shades, and sizes, but there are a few specific options that will never go out of style. Wayfarers, aviators, clubmasters, they all still look amazing, and I always recommend choosing a frame that contrasts with the shape of your face. Yeah, you heard me right. So basically, you got a round face, go with square frames. Square face, go with round frames. It's a great rule of thumb to follow. Also, when it comes to the color of your shades, you want to avoid brighter hues, more colorful hues and patterns in favor of more muted tones. And my personal favorites have got to be black, brown, and tortoiseshell, as these are all super versatile and will easily pair with 99.9% of your outfit combination. Now, good quality sunglasses not only look good, but they also help to protect the super sensitive area of skin around your eyes, which brings me to the next item on my list. Okay, so you've been saying it for almost a decade now, but the time has finally come. 2023 is officially going to be the year that you build that skincare routine that you've been putting off for so long. Now, first of all, let me say, hats off to you, sir. I'm so proud. Secondly, men's skincare really isn't as complicated as you think it is. Basically, there are really only 4 things you need: a good cleanser, an eye cream, a moisturizer, and a sunscreen. That's it. Apply these every day, and soon enough, your skin will be looking better than the majority of guys out there. It really couldn't be easier. Speaking of your face, you should definitely consider getting a face mask to wear when out in public or traveling if you don't have one already. Sorry to sound like your mom here, guys, but it is January, and not only is everyone getting sick with colds and the flu, but thanks to all of that festive family time, COVID is definitely spreading again. Just in. I look forward to seeing your responses to that one down in the comments. Speaking of functional items, guys, you really shouldn't underestimate the power of your trusty casual jackets. Now, your choice of outerwear is ultimately what completes your outfits and makes them you. And I honestly believe that investing in 1 or 2 good quality, well-fitting jackets will have you on your way to being that stylish, well-dressed man that you really are deep down inside. My personal favorites are definitely bomber jackets, Harrington jackets, chore jackets, and trucker jackets, as these all not only look great, but are perfect for layering and pair super easily with the other essential foundational pieces that you need to have in your wardrobe, like hoodies, sweaters, long sleeve shirts, and crew neck tees. Okay, so next has got to be a minimal piece of jewelry that effectively complements your overall look. So the less is more is always the best approach when it comes to men's jewelry, and you never want to go for anything that steals focus away from the rest of your outfit. So rather than going too ornate or shiny, opt instead for more streamlined pieces like slim chains, minimal cuffs, and simple rings worn on your middle or index finger. Now, if you do want to go down the ring route, then remember to keep it to one per hand, fellas. So just because some menswear items aren't as dressy as others does not mean that they don't belong on this list, which brings me to my next pick, the hoodie. So it's classic, casual, and comfy. A good quality, solid color hoodie works perfectly for your more off-duty looks and has a super laid-back vibe that means it can be worn either by itself or layered under a jacket or coat. Now, it's also the perfect item for wearing during your workouts or even your walk to the gym. Color-wise, I'd stick with neutral shades like black, charcoal, heather gray, and navy. And remember not to go too baggy with the fit, as this can look pretty sloppy or hype-beasty, which really is not what we're here for. Next up, why it's the hoodie's southern cousin, a pair of joggers. So once associated solely with stoners, burnouts, or down and out boxers who just wanted to go the distance, joggers have gradually become a modern man's staple. It's now socially acceptable to not only wear them outside your living room, but even to the office or on a date. That said, this does not mean that you can grab that baggy old pair of sweatpants that got you through your hungover college years. These days, your joggers should be well-fitting with a nice taper down from your knee to your ankle, and I highly recommend choosing a pair in a solid neutral color, as these will provide optimum versatility when pairing with the other items in your wardrobe. They come in a selection of different fabrics, including classic jersey cotton and even more elevated cashmere and wool versions if you're looking for something dressier. All right, so this next item is something that every man needs at least one of. It's a belt. Now, when it comes to your belts, the type you go for is actually super important, as if it's too flashy or gaudy, it can really detract from the rest of your outfit, which is the last thing an accessory should do. I always recommend adding a belt to your casual looks because it always helps with your proportions, breaking up your top half from your bottom half in the best way possible. Now, I love a casual leather belt in either a dark brown or black shade, as these will coordinate nicely with so many different outfit combinations, but don't be afraid to go for a nice braided design, as this works great with your more casual get-ups. Okay, that's all from me. Got anything to add? Let me know down in the comments. Until next time, bye.